Hey family, to all the gods and goddesses out there who is currently watching this video at this time, to all the new viewers, newcomers and new subscribers to the community, I would like to welcome everyone with healing frequency energies of love, of abundance, of stability and prosperity, as those are some of the traits that will get you closer and closer to reaching your full potential and into stepping into that God and goddess-like power from within. As y'all know, I am Jalil, JMO, your motivational speaker, healer, and spiritual educator, here to help us all ascend, here to play a big role, a part of your healing and growth journey, here to spread inspiration, insight, information, and wisdom and clarity to those who are willing to listen and intake. Before we get started off with each and every video collective, I would like to do a breath work, something to get us all on the same mind frequency and have us all connect as one. So enough with the talking, let's get straight on to the breath work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. On to today's topic, family. Today's topic, we will be speaking upon ways to communicate with your highest self, obtaining spiritual downloads, and how to transform it into spiritual growth. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Ways to communicate with your highest self, obtaining spiritual downloads, and how to transform it into spiritual growth. Now, when I say ways to communicate with your highest self, basically your soul self, the 5D, the astral version of you. And I say this all the time, this body right here, this is our vessel. The soul is the true us. The soul that we have, the spirit that we have is the true us beyond this physical vessel that we see with these two eyes. So in order and ways to communicate with your higher self, there's numerous amount of ways to communicate. One is through meditation, and that's something that I speak upon a lot in this channel. I feel meditation is like the gateway to speaking and connecting with your higher self, to becoming one with who you truly are, and to becoming one with the universe and being connected and being tapped in within that same frequency, so your higher self can help guide, so your higher self can help direct you into the path that you want to take and to where you want to be, to where you to what you want to achieve, to what you want to accomplish, and to the passions that you want to fulfill. And to communicate with your higher self, you have to quiet the mind. You have to just flow with the energies around you. Be present. Be in this present moment and just sit in silence. Sit in silence, and the inner voice in your head, when it starts giving you the answers you may have been looking for, going through a certain circumstance, or when it gives you certain clues, signs, and synchronicities, not only that's your higher self speaking to you in ways where you can either catch the hint, or you can catch the sign, and you can perceive it how you want to perceive it, but the universe is also in play with that too. The universe also is factored in that, because our higher self is connected to the universe. Our higher self is connected. So when we're getting signs from our higher self, the universe is basically just trying to help us clear our vision, trying to open us up to seeing new possibilities, to seeing new opportunities, and to seeing things in a different light than we already did before. Now, obtaining spiritual downloads. I spoke about spiritual downloads, and I believe a few videos ago, I don't know if it was like a month or two ago, but I have recently spoke about it, and I want to get more in depth. Now, what a spiritual download is practically when you're getting information, when you're getting wisdom, and you're not basically reading a book, when you're not reading anything, but you already have an inner knowing of something. See, we are old souls. Most of us are reincarnations from lifetime, from lifetime, from lifetime. So we have to understand we are carrying inner and hidden information from past lives that if we was to unlock it by going deep within, it can probably help us and most likely will help us on this timeline and within this journey that we're all on. So being able to obtain spiritual downloads isn't hard at all. It's just like meditation, just quieting the mind, just asking the universe, asking your higher self, like, can you send me signs, send me synchronicities on clues on what to do next, on what ideas should I execute, or however you may question, etc. A spiritual download can help us heal. It can help us in situations where we may feel like our back is against the wall, as if we don't have no type of help, as if we don't have anything or anyone to lean on. Our highest self is going to give us that willpower, give us that mental strength, that mental capacity to keep going, to not let us fall down and just stay down. No, we all have the ability, we all have the gifts, we all have the traits to pick ourselves back up through any given time throughout this journey. Yes, I'm speaking from experience, family. I have failed plenty of times in my attempts on doing what I'm doing. And you think that stopped me? Hell no. None of that stopped me. What it did was practically motivated me, made me open my eyes and realize to what I was doing probably incorrect in the first try. And then the other times that I tried, I started amplifying what I learned and started applying it to the now. And it's actually starting to work out, and I'm actually starting to see results. So by me saying that, I want to basically say spiritual downloads can help us throughout any given time. So if you want to tap in to the spiritual downloads, and if you want to receive spiritual downloads, just be open with the universe, be open with yourself, and be honest with yourself. Talk to the universe as if you was talking to another physical being. Speak to the universe. Ask the universe for guidance. Ask the universe for direction. Ask the universe to help you. Ask the universe to protect you, to put an energetic force shield over you as you're maneuvering and as you're growing and elevating and shedding the old perception of yourself and actually starting to embrace the new perception of yourself and love who you're becoming, love who you are. Loving the aspects of each self that you have, of everything that makes you whole as a being, as a soul, as a spirit, and as a human that is having this spiritual journey in this physical realm. And we can transform it, the spiritual downloads, and connecting, communicating with our higher self into spiritual growth by letting our highest self, letting that inner voice guide us, giving us certain details, certain information that we may need, in beyond time and or a certain time that whenever we think about executing something or whenever we're thinking about moving or eliminating or transforming, we can remember the spiritual downloads that we got from either our ancestors, our archangels from the universe, and we can actually put it onto what we want to do now, into who we are becoming at this very moment. These spiritual downloads is very, very important. It's very, very important. And receiving them, like I said, isn't hard. It's just a matter of quieting the mind, being open with the universe, being communicative with the universe, talking to the universe, and being honest with yourself in order to get the honest answers that you want from deep within, and in order to see the results manifest itself into your physical presence. Now, family, I'm not going to make this video too long, but I do want to say for the overall message, which is communicating with your higher self will give you the advantage, will give you wisdom that you may never even thought you probably had deep within. But once you quiet the mind, once you gather yourself, once you ground yourself and rebalance yourself, you will now realize the answers that you've been seeking for is all within. The answers that you've been seeking for on this outer world, on this outer plane, is all within you. Meaning that you just have to go within to find the answers. You have a question or something, ask your higher self, ask the universe. And no, you may not get the answers in the snap of a finger, but you will get the answers in divine timing. You will receive a sign, some type of synchronicity in divine timing, when it's the time, or when the universe feel like, okay, we think this person, or we think this being, this soul is ready to elevate, to move forward. So we're going to give them a sign. We're going to see if they take the hint. We're going to see if they catch on to it. And if they do, well, whatever they do with the sign or with clue or any information that has been given to them, they just want to take it on their own and work upon it, how the way they feel it should move, or how the way they feel they want to see things work out or prosper for themselves. Now, it transforms into spiritual growth because it helps us heal, it helps us forgive, it helps us be grateful for what we have, not saying in material wise, but for what we have in terms of resources, and in terms of the gifts, the talents, and the uniqueness we produce as beings, as walking lights, as just overall unique, beautiful souls and spirits, all within inside this human physical vessel body of ours. And it can just help us really see things from a new perspective, from a new light, by clearing out all the distractions, by eliminating the people that is no longer meant to be in this journey with us, by eliminating places, by not letting things come back into your presence. It all plays an effect of our spiritual growth when we communicate with our higher self, and when we obtain the spiritual downloads and use them for not only a good reason, but for a reason that's going to take you far, but for a reason that's going to help you get to where you want to go, and for the reason for you fulfilling that passion, walking on your purpose and walking on your light as you're doing right now. Family and collective, I love y'all. I appreciate all the support. It is highly, highly appreciated, highly cherished, as from day one to now, we are all growing, we are all elevating, we are all prospering, we are all healing, and we are stepping foot to our full potentials. I want everyone viewing this to give yourselves a little pat on the back for how far you've came, for how much you've gone through, but you're still here and you're still going. And you know you're not going to let up anytime soon. So with that being said, keep up the focus, maintain balance, meditate, ground yourself, connect with yourself, Connect with your higher self, connect with the universe, and trust in the universe, trust in divine timing, and everything will be okay and work out in your highly favor. Peace, love, and light, family.